Hey everyone, this is RealGod1002 again. Today I'm going to be showing my 3DS games that I've accumulated over the course of the years. I'm going in a backwards order this time because they are also in backwards order on my closet. I'm starting with Virtue's Last Reward. It's kind of a creepy game that I managed to find. It's also a pretty good game, has many endings. The reason why I got this game is because I have played another game similar to this and I kinda like the idea that they have with it. And it's a good game, it has really awesome characters. And yeah, it's a pretty good game if you love to have some weird moments. Next one is Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy. Also a pretty good game. It's more of a rhythm-based game like Guitar Hero and Band Hero and such. It's a pretty good game if you love Final Fantasy music. It has some really good songs in there, and it's also pretty much one. If you have a good rhythm, then this game is pretty much one of your best bets in the series of Final Fantasy. Next game, Tales of the Abyss, the remake for the 3DS. Not one of my favorite 3DS games. And not one of my favorite Tales of games, but it's pretty high up there. It's a remake of the old Tales of the Abyss game, and I'm not really far into this because I got plenty of other games that took my time away a little bit, but I'll go back to it once I have some free time. And yeah, I mean, it's just a good game. I'm glad I got it. It's one of my 6 Tales of games. Next one, Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition. It's been a while since I fight in that game, but it's pretty much one of my least favorite fighters on the 3DS. Especially to go online at. People just spam everything, and it's hard to find a good online battle in this game. But outside that, it's a pretty reasonable Street Fighter game. Especially for one that doesn't like Street Fighter all that much. Super Pokemon Rumble, yeah, it's one of my Pokemon games. I like the game. It's better than the one on the Wii that I used to play. It has all the 5th generation Pokemon. It's pretty funny to play with, and yeah, it's really fun to see new battle styles involved into this game. And yeah, I mean, I haven't really gone far into the game, but I will come back to it later on. Then Super Mario 3D Land. I'm a Mario fan and a Kirby fan, as you will probably notice over the course of the games when I show my games off. Super Mario 3D Land was reasonable to play. Wasn't really hard. I mean, it had some problems in some levels, but yeah, outside that, it's actually a pretty good Mario game for the 3DS, so if you don't have it, I really recommend you getting it, if you like Mario games. Next one, Spirit Camera, The Cursed Memoir. It's a remake of one of the old camera games where you had to use a camera to kill ghosts. The booklet is still in here. The little booklet is still in here, and I love to play this in the dark when everything is just creepy, and yeah, it's actually a pretty good game if you love horror. Then one that fits on my last video about my Skylanders. This is Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Not one of the best editions for the 3DS, but it's doable. It has some good levels, it has some good characters.
The console version was way better.
The console version was way better. I'm not playing this a lot, but when I have the time, I love to play some Skylanders on the 3DS, just because I'm really bored. And outside that, I play other games as well on the 3DS. Here's one of my favorite 3DS games that I have, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. I love building amusement parks. I've always been crazy about amusement parks, you know, the lights in the dark and just being in roller coasters and such. I love roller coasters, so this game, I actually have the entire PC collection of Roller Coaster Tycoon as well. So yeah, this is one of my favorites so far. And now we're a little newer game, Project Cross Zone. It's an amazing game. I mean, other people said it already that this is a cool game, but it has everything. I mean, you have Mega Man, you have characters from so many different games, and it's actually pretty reasonable to work with. And the character development is awesome. You see how some characters work together that you'd never thought that could work together. So yeah, this is definitely a buy if you have the money for it.
I'm still not sure of it.
Next game is Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Gates to Infinity. Normally I'm not a Mystery Dungeon fan because they're not really my kind of games. But this one is actually pretty awesome. You have some really great Pokemon friends in this game. Frisian is one of those characters you have to get used on, but she's actually pretty awesome. Fighting in the game is actually pretty cool as well.
It may not be as great as Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky, but it's really great story-wise, at least I think so.
The story is pretty great. You have some amazing Pokemon. You have some really amazing partner choices like XU. I'm currently using Snivy, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm also a Snivy, and once you are back in the human world, you get to play as your partner, and you have to find a way to let your human friend get back into the game when you're playing your partner, at least. But
I'm not that far ahead. I'm playing so much other games that
I also like this one's character because everyone makes him being a scary, evil Pokemon, but he ends up being a really kind one.
That's Hydreigon. Hydreigon is actually a pretty good Pokemon, and yeah.
I already knew the story since I watched Giancarlo's playthrough. It was kind of unexpected that Muna was the bad guy, not him or Hydreigon.
It's a cool game, and yeah, it's definitely, if you like Pokemon and Mystery Dungeon series, this game is actually pretty good for it. Now is one of my other favorite 3DS games, Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's the fourth game in the Paper Mario series and doesn't really get much love because the Paper Mario series lost their
touch.
Their touch when Super Paper Mario was released, because that took away the entire idea behind Paper Mario. But I actually like this game. It's pretty funny. You can collect stickers to attack with, which is something different than collecting hammers and things like that. And you have some really amazing bosses in this game, as well as one of my favorite partners in any game so far.
I'm not a Mario fan myself, but I was actually impressed what they did. Well, I saw the trailers and it really looked great, so all I could think was that fans of Paper Mario would rejoice on this one. So
well, some people say it's a bad game, but everyone has its own opinions. As long as you play the game, you can have an opinion. People say, yeah, I heard this is bad, but you heard it. I mean, if you want to see if a game is bad or not, play it. Maybe not buy it, just see if you can rent it or get it cheap. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good game.
The trailers looked fun, but I'm not really into Mario, but it's fun to watch.
It's also the first game that I fully 100%ed. It took some time, especially to get the museum completely full of stickers, but
you have to collect the stickers and also those objects that aren't really stickers and
you
such.
stickerify certain items like a fan and baseball bat.
The scissors.
Scissors. It's a good game, but it really deserves more loving. Then my next game, Nintendogs Plus Cats.
Yeah, I was the one who asked you to get it since...
my lovely girlfriend just got me that. It's been a while since I touched that game, but...
Because I had it myself and it has cats in it, and...
Yeah,
well, we both love cats and such, so...
You are more... You like the dogs a little more, but... Yeah, I like the cats more.
Hey, I like cats more too, but... Dogs can be fun to have around too, especially the interactions between cats and dogs is always interesting.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they can be cute and...
They sometimes can be all on raging war like in the movies, but well, not kind of like in the movies since they don't have those weapons and such. But they still are, well, growling at each other, trying to intimidate each other, and cats always have that look in their face as if they're saying, "What are you gonna do, dog? Bark some more?"
Yeah, I forgot which dog I actually picked, but
You had a German Shepherd, but I
yeah,
don't
the German
remember what
Shepherd.
your cat was.
I don't even remember if I had a cat, so yeah. But yeah, I love playing around with my dog a few times, even when I'm bored.
Especially with the cats. It's always great to see them, like, well, sometimes they do on my game at least, have a fight over a toy that the cat suddenly gets interested in the toy that is actually meant for the dog and goes snatch it and all.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
entertainment. It's really fun for when you don't feel like
if you
shooting, racing, that you just want to relax or
Yeah,
just watch.
if you love pets, this is a game for you.
It's also really well for if you're not allowed to have a
real
pet.
pet,
So you can get a dog and a cat at the same time. It's really realistic. I mean,
and you can show your parents that if you can care for these animals, you can care for a real life dog or a real life cat.
that's true, because you have to take them on walks, and if you earn their trust and really treat them well, they will come up to you and lick you or even, well, come interact with you. They will recognize your voice and your face, which is great.
Yeah, that's perfect. So if for the kids that can't have pets, get this game and show your parents that you can actually take care of a pet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There are 3 different versions. We have 2 of the 3. Yeah, it's 2 of the 3.
One of the other one.
No, I think we have all 3 because I got one from my friend, but I don't remember which version that was. Mine was the Golden Retriever and plus cats. You have the
French Bulldog.
yeah. I
Yeah.
should see what that other version was again that I got from
forgot
my
as well.
friend. I think we have all 3 or at least 2 of the 3.
Next up is a game that's worth its money, literally.
Oh,
It's-
recently someone made it. 1 million coins. We still don't know what they will get as a prize, but
Well, from
yeah.
what I heard, if you reach a certain amount of coins, you can actually get a new screen at the start of the game. New menu screen, but
Yeah, they were talking online about new rewards, that new rewards would be unlocked. I don't know if it's just for that person or
I don't
for
know, so
more people, but
if anyone knows about other things you get when you get a certain amount of coins, let me know in the description so that I can, or let me know in the messages so that I can.
let's show the
forward this.
back. Because the back is always different for the cases, at least from Europe to USA.
Yeah, true, but
So now you can see how our case looks like.
and it's actually a pretty funny idea that they made the case yellow instead of white.
Yeah.
It's
And
really worth
they
its money.
they really made it so that you would go for the 1 million coin challenge, because you get all these upgrades like the Golden Mario that can touch things and make them into coins, or
Yeah, the
that
the
what was
Golden
that
Mario
again?
is a
that
good
block
idea.
he puts on his head
Yeah.
that was also something with
Yeah,
coins.
he can jump into a block and that after a
Spouts out coins, eh?
the
Yeah.
block spouts out coins and he can chase
Yeah,
them.
they really made this game so that you will collect coins, so that you will take
Yeah.
on the world and be like, I will be
No.
the first to get
No,
all
for
those
the
coins,
for
but
the first time in the entire Super Mario series, coins actually matter.
yeah, that is true.
That's the whole. I mean, what are coins usually for Mario games? Just to get lives. I mean, in some games, lives don't even matter because when you turn the game off, your life counter is reset to 5. But
Yeah.
in this game, you have a goal to actually get as many coins as possible, and
Yeah.
it's a pretty reasonable game.
It is also possible for players to check others. You know, when you
Others
pass them on the
doing,
street or when you go online, you can see how many coins they collected, so that you can find your rival, I guess.
Yeah, I still need to abuse the trick I learned on the internet to get more money because I
Yeah.
have been lacking this game a lot.
Yeah, but recently someone managed to collect 1 million coins, so yeah.
We will see if someone actually knows more about this reward that will be given to the person who did that. Next up is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. A reasonable game. I've spent some time in it, stuck at some levels. But it's actually a pretty awesome game. You have some awesome monsters in there that you can catch and destroy, and
Is it the same as the Wii U version? Because I really didn't check for the differences.
I think it is actually, because yeah, I think the quests are the same. The way of making things is the same. I am currently using the double blade and the hunting horn in it. And the hunting horn is actually
I still have to unlock
reasonable.
these two characters. I know they have a quest, but they ask for items of which I don't know where to find them yet.
Yeah, I mean that's something you have to search on the internet, because it's hard to find a save file for the Wii version that I also have, because I am not patient enough to go hunt and grind stuff all the time.
Well,
in these
I
kind of games.
I like exploring the world. It's just, well, Monster Hunter 3 is awesome, obviously. I played it on the Wii U, I have the Wii U version. It's a really good game. You can explore the world, you can see all kinds of creatures, even
Hey.
cats that like to rob you for some reason, but hey.
Yeah, criminal.
But
the game is
on
actually
one
pretty
side,
good.
on one side the game is something for me, but on the other hand, not so much, because you have to upgrade your weapons and such. And I'm
Yeah,
more used that you can
upgrading
have
your weapons.
you can have a powerful weapon and be like.
Yeah,
but-
upgrading your weapons is not really the hardest part, but getting the items
Yeah.
for that and the money for it.
I at least upgrade my weapon once, but I like having two weapons, like making the combo slash the monsters apart.
Yeah, that's why I
But
use the double blade.
I don't know
lately.
if it's this creature, but no, I don't think it's him.
You
I
mean
know
Lucky
if he.
Cross?
Yeah, I hate him. He
yeah.
ruined a quest for me. He so ruined it. He just had to lower my reward. The thing he did was he went into the. I was hiding behind a rock, you know? And you would think he would swim away to a different spot to hunt, but no, he went to sleep. And I was still underwater. I had to get air at some point, so yeah.
Yeah, and then you drown.
That was not nice, Capcom. That seriously wasn't nice. That
Actually,
you actually made it possible for that creature to wait on you. And you cannot kill him until the end of the game, so what's the use?
It's to
You're
make the
such a
game
troll.
hard.
You're such a troll.
Yeah, but once you finish the game, you can just kick this thing's ass, and it's actually a
Yeah.
pretty good Capcom
Yeah,
game.
but is it true what they are saying online on Miiverse that there are other types of laggy,
yeah,
crosses?
I heard about different kinds of Lucky crosses.
hell.
Yeah, so and you are normally the water type loving.
Yeah,
Girl, but this
I actually
time-
feel bad sometimes with certain creatures you have to kill, but with others like those stupid raptor wannabes, I'm like, get out of my way, or...
Wait till you have to fight the bird, believe me. Next game, Mario Tennis Open. I tend to love to relax a little bit and just smash a ball.
Yeah, this game looked really... I mean, it's also very... what was that word again? It's very... well, it's something else in Mario. It's something that people didn't really expect, especially that you can play the old levels, but then in tennis style and such, and
based. It's normally Mario is like get to the world, save Princess Peach, that's
Yeah.
it. But sometimes see Mario.
this
do
may be a
something else.
spin-off, but it's a very unique one. I mean,
It's actually a fun game to do if you are with friends and you all have Mario Tennis.
well, even in single player, it
Even
can
a
be
single
really
player, it's pretty
fun.
good. It took me probably a week or million to get to beat an enemy on Ace rank, but I did it. So I still need to do some other things, get some other costumes, and then I probably finish this game.
Again,
as well.
I'm not into Mario games, but these games, well, like Sticker Star and this one, they look really fun, so...
They're actually pretty fun if you love to play some tennis or something. Next up is another Mario game, Mario Kart 7. This is one of the games you can see me play most of the time. Especially if my other games bore me a little, then all I do is go online and have some fun races.
I
with
remember on
others.
the E3 that people went like, yay, we can go through the sky with our carts.
Yeah, you can through the sky, through water. It's after Mario Kart Wii, I was hoping that they would do something new with Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 7 did live up to the expectations that I had. I mean, you have new items as well. Some of them, like the Tanuki
Yeah,
Tail.
that flower and that leaf and that
Yeah, the flower.
seven.
The flower is okay. The leaf is meh, and the seven is just a good item. I mean, after that, the only item that really should have been left out of this.
Here is the item everyone hates in the radiuses,
it's
the blue shell.
But yeah, the blue shell is kind of part of the game, and it's been there since ages. In Mario Kart 8, I want to see the Boo item back, because that was one of my favorite items in Mario Kart 64. And they kind of ditched it in Super Mario Wii and Super Mario Kart Double Dash.
Speaking of Mario Kart 8, people must have been like, what the heck, when they showed that you can actually ride upside down on the tracks.
Yeah, or sideways. It was actually pretty fun to see. If my Wii U would freaking get my internet for once, I might play that game as well.
Yeah,
so far.
That's another something in the comments. You may always give us advice on how to get Wii U online, because with mine I don't have any troubles, but his is quite a riddle.
Mine's being a bitch, that's all that matters. But yeah.
No, it's quite a riddle, because we tried those items. It might be that there's an interference, but we aren't sure, so if you know anything that would help, because we tried.
One last thing, after my holiday, because I'm going away for a week. More about that after.
Yeah, but people still can, well, comment with something that might help. Well,
I have
hints, tips, advices.
By the way, I have 2 announcements to make after the series, the collection is over. We are almost done, by the way. Now we are coming to the game that I'm currently playing and was playing before everyone in America. Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros. In Europe it's actually called Dream Team Bros. In America it's called Dream Team. It's an amazing game. It's one of the 2 games in which I actually like Luigi. I'm not a big fan of Luigi and his whole style, but in this game he's actually pretty awesome. You can turn him into a ball, into a giant stack of Luigis, and you can throw him around like a ball. It's actually a pretty good game.
Basically you like this game because you get to do stuff with Luigi that is not so nice to him.
You can abuse the hell out of Luigi, and that's all I care about. But yeah, the game is good. The challenges are fun to do. You have some fun enemies. One of my other favorite Mario partners is back, Starlo. The villain in this game is kind of unique.
That's him here.
Yeah, that's Antasma.
A little bat that can like control people in some way, but
has some terrible screeches.
From what I heard, yeah.
It's a pretty good game. You should definitely get this game if you have played the other 3 Mario and Luigi games, which I also did. I still need partners in time, but I'm not really crazy about that game. It was one of the weaker games of the 4, but this game is actually pretty amazing. And yeah, it's actually the last game that I got in my collection so far.
We are at 23 minutes.
I don't care. Luigi's mentioned too. I said that I don't like Luigi, but yeah, I wanted to play the Luigi Mansion games once.
He's still trying to escape by going through the cover.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. I mean, Luigi is kind of an awesome character.
There's Boo.
Yeah. There are Boos and other ghosts.
Crazy ghosts, if I may say so. Like the one taking a shower, he's like, oh, and then he's like, wah!
Yeah. I managed to get the first Luigi's Mansion game for the GameCube for really cheap. It was actually nice to find a really cheap copy of that game.
There's a dog. He looks cute, but...
Yeah, he looks cute, but that's the worst ghost in this entire freaking game. I hate the dog. Making me run through entire mansions all to get a freaking key. Stupid dog. Kind of like Courage. Stupid dog.
Oh, Courage isn't a stupid dog.
My next game is Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance.
I also have this game. It's really good.
It's actually pretty amazing. I still need to finish Sora's side, but the end boss on Sora's story is freaking hard. He kicked my ass literally without any problems.
I really like the creatures you get in this game as your partners.
Yeah, there's a unicorn creature and a griffin creature
and a Pegasus.
A Pegasus.
They're really great partners and all. You also have this like ER feature in which you can feed them and strengthen them and such, which is really great since it adds more depth to the game. Like you can work on your partners. You can even strengthen the ones you don't use in battle, and
Yeah, it's a pretty
well,
good game. If you love Kingdom Hearts, this game is definitely a buy. I played the other Kingdom Hearts for the DS, but the only one I really liked was 358/2 Days. Forgot the full title of that.
you also see Disney Worlds once again. Also the one from Fantasia, which is really nice.
Fantasia is one of my favorite levels in this game, together with...
It's
I
more of a
believe the
world than a
third-
level, but yeah.
Yeah, especially the third world was actually pretty good.
What is also great is that each world has, you know, those creatures. You have the dream side, which are the tame ones that can fight alongside you, but you also have the evil ones, the nightmarish ones, which are different colored. But the thing that is really great in this game is that each world, even Fantasia, had creatures that really fitted that world. Like Fantasia had the unicorns and the
Yeah,
Pegasi,
it's a
while
pretty good
other
game.
worlds had like the other creatures and such, which is really great. I mean,
Yeah, you
they
can,
each fitted the world
you can
they
actually
appeared
get
in.
some monsters that you can't normally get through the wiki that has some cards that you can scan with
Yeah,
your
you also get
camera.
cards with the game itself. Let's see if I don't know if you left the cards in
No,
here.
they're not in here.
Yeah, because the game also comes
This is
with.
also this is also pretty awesome. You can see
Yeah.
your helpers in here.
I know I have this creature here. This is one
Yeah,
of the creatures
most
you start out
everyone
with, and I
probably
also
has
have this one.
There's the giraffe. That's also pretty awesome. This one is pretty
Yeah.
cool. The panda is also pretty awesome.
He's awesome. I also have that one, and the cat, of course. I like the cat
But
a
yeah,
lot.
you can actually find those cards on the Wikia if you want.
Yeah, true. But you
specific help
also get 2 cards. Was it with this game? You get 2 cards as well with this
three,
game.
I believe.
Yeah, 3 or 2.
Actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get cards with this game which give you exclusive monsters and
Yeah,
such
you
too.
can actually find those on the Wikia as well. I actually managed to get a few of them. Those are actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean,
I only did the cards that came with this game since I like to, well, get the recipes for certain monsters and such
yeah,
in the game.
that was one thing I was actually where my money mostly goes to the recipes and
Yeah,
to
and
get
of course to healing.
yeah, to healing items and such. But yeah, the game is pretty good. I've almost finished it. Just
Yeah,
lazy to actually.
I
do
also still have to finish it. It's a really good game, but other titles came out, so I still
Yeah.
have to get back to it. But
just like with me, Marvin, the Wiki Dream Team Bros is my priority right now for games, and if I'm done with that, I'll see whatever I'm going to
Yeah.
play again.
I will finish this one sometime.
Yeah,
I
me
will.
too. The next game.
It's a really good game, though.
Next game I'll show is one of the games that I actually did manage to finish. It's Kid Icarus Uprising.
Yeah, I also have this game and I still need to get started on it. Shame on me.
This is the first game that actually made it to Europe and America, if I remember right, because the first Kid Icarus never made it outside
Yeah,
Asia.
this one was first released in Japan, then eventually we got it in the
Yeah, but
US
this
and
is
in
the-
Europe.
Yeah, there's another one, Kid Icarus game, but
Yeah,
I believe
true.
America and Europe never got it. Well,
Yeah.
America did, but I really don't remember.
I still need to play this game, but I do know some of its features, like the AR one, that you can make them fight each other and such with the cards. I do have a set of cards. Still need to get more though, but I
Yeah,
don't know
same
where
here.
they sell them.
I
but
loved Fortune Bow, by the way. I mean, it's one of my favorite weapons so far. But yeah.
But like I said, I still have to start on the game. I actually got it from a friend, and really shame on me that I still haven't played it. But yeah, like I said, many distractions, many games got released after
and
it,
in
and
50 plus days, one of our most anticipated games are being released. So
yeah.
these games will be put back again because Pokemon X and Y are going to
Yeah,
have
I didn't get
big
this around the
priorities.
release. I mean, my friend got it, and I don't remember when it was that I took it from her, but at the time there were other titles I still wanted to play and such, so I never got to it. But yeah, from what I know, it's a really good game. It really looks
it's
good.
Pretty awesome. It has, I believe, 19 chapters, so you have some time. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. It has some pretty challenging stuff to do, but yeah.
Yeah, and the AR feature is also pretty fun.
Yeah, it's actually that actually is true. I played it a few times, but Yeah, the game itself is also pretty awesome.
Yeah, but once you're done with the game, when you have 100%ed it, it's always great to show off the AR feature, especially to people who are like, 3DS isn't awesome. Just show him playing against the card from Medusa was the enemy, I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
You can get a card from her and also a card from Kid Icarus. If you put them against each other, they start to fight. Even the goddess can fight her, so if you show off
Lady
the...
Palutena.
Yeah.
I like Lady Palutena and Dark Pit in this game. Those two are amazing together. I just love them.
Yeah. If you show off the AR feature, then many people will just shut the hell up, because it's a great feature.
It's worth getting Kid Icarus Uprising. It's a pretty good game. Just trust me on it. Like I said, I have played the game, so I know if they're good or not. The next one is Heroes of Ruin. My copy is kind of glitched because I'm stuck at some level I can't continue anymore. But from what I played, the game is actually pretty good. Has some pretty good storyline. But yeah, it's...
Isn't there a patch for that problem? You should see if they...
Yeah, I should see if there's a patch for it, because I really want to continue and finish this game with my first character. It's a reasonable game. The storyline is pretty good, levels are pretty amazing, dungeons always change around just like a mystery dungeon, so it's never the same dungeon twice, and yeah, you have some awesome weapons, some awesome stuff. And yeah, like I said, if my game wasn't glitched, then I would have finished it by now, but it's a pretty good game to have on the 3DS. Next one is Funky Barn 3D.
Which you got because of me, since I said it's a really fun game, and it is really fun. If you think farming games are boring, well, this one...
This one just beats it all. I mean, the way they treat the poor animals, it's just way too funny. That's the funky part about this game.
Yeah, you get these weird machines that can, like, grab your animal and...
Yeah.
shear it or milk it or whatever.
The only one working on the game so far was my girlfriend. I just didn't spend time with that game after all. But yeah,
I had to help you out with your farm, but really, it's a really funny game.
Yeah, and if you want to play it some more, you feel free to ask me to play it.
Yeah, I have the Wii U version, which is already
Yeah, but if you're here,
fun enough.
You don't have anything about the Wii U version, so
Well,
you can play
true.
this one if you want.
It is also very challenging, because you do get aliens who try to steal your cows, or
Yeah, so if you see
foxes that want to steal your chickens and
Yeah,
such.
so if you see my girlfriend try to fend her for flying ships. But yeah, it's a pretty funny game. It's just if you want to have a good laugh and still have a farming game, this game is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's available on both 3DS and Wii U, so... And they don't differ too much from each other, except for the fact that you can pet your animals in the Wii U version, but other than that, the 3DS version is still just as fun.
It's pretty good. The next one is Disney's Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. I finished this game completely. It was a short game, but pretty funny nonetheless. It has some tricky situations that Mickey ends up in, but
This game actually scored bad in comparison to the first one. Reviewers really were harsh on it, but
Epic
yeah.
Mickey for the Wii was general a better game, but this one has its charms
Yeah,
if you love
this
Disney.
one also has a Wii version, from what I know, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's different. That is called Power of 2, I believe. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different
Yeah, it's
build-up on
different.
game. But this one is actually pretty good. It has some funny moments. I've learned some characters' names that I didn't even know before, like Aurora. I was like, who the frick is Aurora? But yeah, I mean, it has some funny boss battles, and they really make good use of Mickey's painting skills. Well, your painting skills.
Disney may not be a good games company, but
They made some really
Epic
good
Mickey
games.
1 and 2 are pretty good. Even though the reviews were harsh, it's really best to play it for yourself.
Yeah, if you want to know how a game feels or plays.
But play the first one though, because this is a sequel, so it's
Well,
best
it's not
to
really, it's not really
play.
a sequel. This has its own story.
Yeah, true, but
If you want
it
to
all
play
starts
this,
with the first Epic Mickey as to where he got a brush and such. So.
yeah, if you want to play this, find a demo or a cheap copy so that you can. If you don't like it, you can always sell it again and then get something else. I found this a pretty good game, but yeah, it's kind of short. They could have done more with it.
Yeah, I don't know if the Wii version is longer, but yeah.
I don't know either. I only got the first version, the first game. Next is my favorite fighting game on the 3DS, Dead or Alive Dimensions.
I also have this one. It took me a while to get it. I finally got to buy it in Italy, which I'm glad I finally got it, because this game, it was so hard to hunt it down in stores. Seriously.
Yeah, the Dead or Alive series is actually pretty good. It's a really tricky series, but...
I never thought I would be good at it. I did some combos and I was like, okay, I'm good at this game. I'm especially good with this girl.
Oh, I used the clone of her, the one colored clone girl.
Yeah, I know. I unlocked her too, but
ass with her.
I still like playing with her, but then in a different outfit. She has some good outfits.
We should fight against each other sometimes in this game, by the way.
Yeah, we should.
That also counts for everyone that's watching this video.
I like throwing my opponents into the environment, giving them a world of art, especially in the Riley one. I would wait until Riley will appear, then throw my opponent and watch him go at it.
Them so hard. Yeah, that's my favorite part of the game. We should actually fight in this game once.
Samus was going to be one of the characters, you know, the Zero Suit Samus, sorry.
Oh yeah.
That was the one I meant. But she was going to be one of the characters, but then for some reason they took her out. Yeah, so why leave in the stage?
And they left in Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. Well, he is not really...
Yeah, they had Samus' stage, and she was going to be like an unlockable character, but in the end... I don't know if they took her out in the Japanese version, but Zero Suit Samus was going to be one of the fighting characters in this one, so it's weird that they decided...
Maybe it's downloadable content. That would be really awesome to see.
Well, if there is DLC, then it's not here, because I don't know about the Japanese version. I don't know if they did get Samus there, but...
I don't know either. I mean, I was just glad that I got this game.
Yeah, I was glad too.
It's a pretty good fighter.
Seriously, after I bought it, it suddenly appeared everywhere again, and I was like...
I searched 9 years for a specific game, and after 9 years, I finally found it after I gave up the search for it. That's a game, you will notice it when I talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a GameCube game.
I'm still glad I have this game. I didn't pay too much for it, but even then, it's worth any price, because it's good. You get to collect...
It's a good series.
Trophies, statues, you have the online feature.
It's a good series overall.
Did it also have an AR feature? I forgot about that, but still, it has a good story as well, you know?
And it has some pretty fun challenges to do.
Yeah. But it has also a good story of great cutscenes and such, and...
Oh, knock off about the cutscenes. Skip this as fast as possible.
Hey, we are trying to be positive here about the game. Story-wise, it's really good. You really get involved with the characters, and you kind of want to know what's going on. So you really continue to play to find out all that's going on with the dark side. I mean, people like making a clone of her, and that girl who was her sister being all against her. That's where the game starts, and you're like, what the hell is going on? So you continue on playing to find out why she has a grudge against her. And
but it's also just one of the most amazing fighting series in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really good. You know, another fun fact, as you may see on our European one, they didn't censor this. You see her panties. In the USA, they actually covered it up. Yeah. I really don't get why. She has pink panties, so... Yeah, what the hell?
But yeah, those Americans. Those Americans are crazy sometimes, really.
Sorry to the USA viewers, but...
Yeah, but sometimes you guys are just crazy. But after all, everyone is crazy, according to one of my old classmates. The last game that I have for the 3DS is Azada. It's a puzzle game with different kind of puzzles. It's a game that I finished on the PC once before. It has a really nice storyline. The puzzles are challenging. Well, at first they are easy, but later on the challenges will be made in the games. You have to do some puzzles that really make no sense, but yeah, it's a pretty good game if you love puzzles. And yeah,
I don't really know this game, but
it's a definite buy if you love puzzles, that's for sure.
Yeah. I guess that this is also one of those games that didn't get too much attention in the commercials, you know.
No, it's actually it's the same as the PC version, so I kind of remember all the puzzles, remember what to do, but it has some hidden object parts in it, and it's actually made by a company that makes a lot of great puzzle games called Fish Games.
I also have a game from them, from MSL.
I'm stalking by Big Fish.
Yeah, but it's also produced by MSL, which is also known for the eShop puzzle games, like the one I have.
Yeah, and Big
which
Fish
is also
Games
good.
actually makes a lot of puzzle games, hidden object games, which me and my mom love to play when we're alone at home. And Asada is one of those puzzle games that pretty much has some replay value as well.
The cover actually looks pretty mysterious, but yeah. When it comes to puzzle games, there are certain kinds I like,
Yeah,
but I might check this one out, but
as you see, I have a wide array of different games, a race game, fighting games.
You should put a pile here so that you can see how big the pile is from the 3DS games.
Yeah, the pile's actually pretty big. I have currently 26 games, if I remember right.
So here's a pile once again.
Pokemon X and Y.
It's quite a tower, really.
Yeah, it's actually quite a tower. I need to put them in my closet in piles of 7. And yeah, it's a pretty weird lineup of games. You have some RPGs in there, you have a farming game, puzzle games.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually most of these games are really worth the money, like Stick a Star and Mario & Luigi Dream Team Bros. Luigi's Mansion 2 is pretty good, Kingdom Hearts, Kid Icarus, Heroes of Ruins. All games that you can really much enjoy if you just put your time in it. I'm also open to any challenges on Mario Tennis, Mario Kart 7, and any other games that are here that you can challenge me on. I will put my 3DS code in the description below the video. And also, yeah, these were my 3DS games. I'll be doing another set of probably my Wii games in the next video. But first, I have 2 more announcements to make. First of all, starting tomorrow until coming Friday, I will be on holiday, so I can see all the challenges that people might have for me. But I will pretty much, as soon as I come home again, I will check my messages to see if people challenge me on certain games. And as you see, I have a lot of Mario games. This is where my second announcement comes from. I have a video on my page where I search for someone to make a Super Mario 64 Romhack. I still don't have anyone that wants to do it. So if you know someone that is interested in doing it, or if you are interested in doing it yourself, I will leave a link to that video in the description as well. I will be playing your game or the person's game that made it. And yeah, I hope it's going to be a pretty amazing game. And those were the 2 announcements I had for today. And this will conclude my collection of 3DS games, and I'll be sure to let you know when I get new 3DS games or games in my other collections. Real God 1002. This was my 3DS collection. I'll catch you guys later and show you my other collections as well.
Also be sure to check out my channel, since I uploaded some of my collections too. I haven't got the time for making new videos, but I will do it again soon once I have the time again. But yeah, we shall put in a link to my channel too.
That's my girlfriend. She's also a gamer like me. And she also uploads videos of her collections as well, so be sure to check her out as well.
So yeah, until next time everyone.
Yep.
Bye.
Catch you later.